All right, hey Connie. Real quick, I just had a couple additions that I want to make to what you're doing at home. Honestly, you're doing wonderfully. Swelling's great. Love the motion. Love the strength. You're getting around wonderfully. So I'm not here to rock the boat. I don't want to do too much to aggravate or irritate anything, but just a couple targeted things to help some of your weaker spots. So you can really get the majority of this done seated. I think if you kind of have, whether this is in bed, remember we talked about kind of front loading some of the rehab so you can get rid of some of that morning stiffness a little quicker. So I wouldn't mind to get at least one of these done kind of first thing. And then the rest of the time it could be done, on the chair or couch or dining table even at some point. So first one was get something under the knee. I think the easiest answer is just gonna be roll up a bath towel real good, just kind of make it a big ball under your knee, and then just doing these little half kicks. Again, we do these because it targets that strengthening down right by the knee where we need it, as opposed to sometimes when you do that straight leg one, a lot of that's coming from the hip. So again, you know me, I'm not picky on repetitions too much, but I'd say if you knock out a good 20 or 25 of these, I'm a pretty happy guy. More than 10, less than 30, somewhere in there. This big, nice good squeezes there. But I would, again, try to repeat this morning, noon, and evening. Throughout the day would be lovely, especially first thing. Same position, and I would just simply grab a belt, or we talked about like a necktie, put that around your foot, and then you don't have to do anything to your leg. You just pull back with your hands, and that's gonna be a nice calf stretch. That upper calf, that back of the leg's pretty tight on that left leg, for good reason, that happens. So just give that a good pull, relax, pull. Again, no real timing, no rep counting, nothing here. This is just kind of casual. You just kind of do throughout the day. Do this during commercial breaks. Do this, kind of build it into your day a little bit. I don't think you're going to need to spend too long on this. I'm hoping just a few days of this, and the back of that leg's going to feel quite a bit better. It's not a huge deal back there. And then I got one ask to do for you when you're standing. This is less about exercise to me and more just kind of a confidence builder. So if you're standing and you're, at the kitchen table, kitchen counter, just something solid to hold on to, I would just throw in just some little mini knee bends, little squats. You're not going to go near as deep as we went in today. You're not going to necessarily reach for the chair. If you want to put a chair behind you and kind of, tap your butt and come back up and sit down and come back up, that's wonderful. But like I said, I'm also just as fine with just a small bend as well. Again, I don't care about the depth, I care about confidence on the leg. So starting, you're gonna do it with two hands. But then as time goes on, you're getting more confident, then you just got one hand, and then eventually we'll start doing some things with no hands. So just, again, it's not a big deal how many you do, how quickly you do them, anything like that. I care more that you're trusting your leg in the process. And if you're doing these and you're putting all of that weight on your right leg while you do it, it's not really doing us much good. Try to be very even, try to put weight through that left leg, trust that left leg, it'll come. Next time I'm hoping we can work a little bit upstairs. I think the left leg would benefit from getting a little bit of that under its belt. We won't go down the stairs with it quite yet, but I think up will be good. And then definitely just keep working on that swelling and that little bit of stiffness in there. But man, I'll tell you, good start, good first session. We'll do it again next week. Bye-bye.